today I'm just kind of tinkering around the house, working on a couple different little projects that I would like to get accomplished. So I'm going to show y'all how I make my bank poles that have the eye hooks or eyes on them, and they're 10 foot long. You just shove them in the bank and hook your catfish line to it, and your flagging that makes it legal here in Florida, that's your name and address. And I always put my telephone number on it, that way if they're pulling them they can get a hold of me. Now they aren't orange, I put electrical tape on them because I'm blind as a bat, especially when it comes to being on the river. They're either red or green. They're fiberglass rods. You get them in the rebar section at Lowe's or Home Depot, and they're extremely flexible, hold really good in the mud down here. Other states I'm not so sure. They range from $7 to $5 a piece depending on the size you get, so I kind of go for slightly bigger size, because occasionally we do get an alligator on the line, and although it's not as much fun to get the hook out of the alligator and let him go, they do hold. So what you're gonna need is a drill a hole in the end of your rod to put your eye bolt in. The eye bolt, I just picked up a random one, couple packs for cheap at Walmart. I think they're like $3 a pack for two eye bolts. Something to tighten it. I use a crescent, and for the little bit of bolt sticking out, bolt cutters and electrical tape. I use orange and black both, but yeah, let me show you how I do this. First thing I like to do is take a little bit of electrical tape, wrap on the end. This way when I'm drilling it, it'll keep it from splitting. Just about an inch or so. I think it's actually about 2. And y'all can see me working here. That way I don't drill directly into the floor. Get it just started. I like to use my monkey toes to hold the rod still. Alright. Then you end up with a rod with a hole in it through the electrical tape. Now the drill bit I'm using, I make sure it's really tight to be putting the eye bolt through. You can do it loose if you want. I think my other ones I did a slightly looser fit. Get it started. I'm gonna go sit on the couch over there and show y'all how I finish this off. tighten it up. Yeah, just a little tightener on. Don't go too tight because you don't want to split your rod. You'll hear the rod start like crinkling. That means you're tight enough. Snip it off just like that. What I like to do, I like to use orange. You can use whatever color you want. If you leave these rods in the sun, they start to splinter, kinda. I don't know, splinter's the right word. The clear coat comes off and then it leaves bare fiberglass. So, as Anthony says, little man, it gives you itchy hands. And we don't want itchy hands. To cover up the nut, I just like to go over it several times. Keep going around. It'll keep it from backing out, and that little sharp edge that the bolt cutters leave on it, it covers it up. And I'll wrap all the way down the rod. This is a time-consuming process. And you get the point. Go from one end to the other. But what I like to do is go halfway with the orange, finish it out with the black on the bottom section, leave about the 2-foot section that I stick in the mud still green or red, whatever the rod or color I chose is gonna do. So orange down to the halfway point, black from the mud line up to the orange, because I only need this top half to be bright so I can see it. But I'll show you all the process in doing that. I'm just gonna fast forward it. There you have it. 2 different colors, and the bank rod is done. I bolt ready to go. I do these about 5 at a time. Grand total, I think it cost me like $30 to do 5 of them. So it's not too bad. It makes it a lot quicker when you're setting limb lines or bank lines in the boat. You just pull it and stick it. You ain't got to look for a branch. You just put it where you want them. So this will make a total of 10 that I'll have in my boat, and we're definitely going to be adding it up till we get to our legal 25 lines that we can put out. So alrighty, we'll get back to y'all.